What's up everybody, this is Austin with Average Joe Gaming. If you haven't noticed yet, PlayStation All-Stars just recently released its first real batch of DLC. 2 new characters and 1 new level are now available, and I'm going to take some time to run you through it all. The first new combatant to enter the fray is Emmett Graves from the awesome game that you should all go buy, Starhawk. He's a fairly strong character that works really well at close and medium range with his mix of gun combat and melee attacks. Emmett's power lies in his power to drop different pieces of equipment from the sky, from turrets to drills that mine action points to new guns like rocket launchers and shotguns. If you really want to control the field, using the turret is an awesome weapon. Use it wisely and you'll be gaining AP like crazy. His super moves are all fairly useful. Level 1 throws out a simple gun blast that shoots forward, killing anyone in its path. His level 2 drops down a giant drill onto the battlefield that has a great range to knock out enemies, but seems to be hard to judge exactly where it will land. Emmett's level 3 is probably one of the best level 3s out there. He calls in a Starhawk mech, which can be controlled like Sweet Tooth's mech. You can stomp and shoot for one-hit kills, but the most awesome attack you have is your mech flies across the screen dropping bombs on the battlefield. This is so useful because it can be used at the last moment before your super gauge depletes, hopefully causing a couple more kills in the last moment. The next character is Kat from the well-received Vita exclusive Gravity Rush. Kat plays very different than Emmett. She's an incredibly quick character that relies heavily on combos to build up her AP. Almost every attack can be linked in some way or another. Like the game she hails from, she's also more at home in the air than she is on the ground. Juggling enemies in the air is the key to owning the match with Kat. Use this to your advantage and watch the wins rack up. Kat's super moves are also pretty strong. Her level 1 has her dashing toward an opponent and ripping out their soul. This has a decent range, making it a great level 1. Her level 2 has Kat rising into the air and raining down a hail of boulders on the field. These boulders can be controlled slightly. This is fairly powerful and can clear a crowd easily, but it's also pretty easy to avoid if you know it's coming. Finally, her level 3 has Kat turning into a half-panther beast that the player has full control over. Use this to chase down your foes and one-hit kill them. While the super lasts long enough to gain about 6 kills if you're good, it's again somewhat easy to avoid. Overall, both characters are great additions to PlayStation All-Stars, each with their own unique story, moveset, and strategies. If you have the game, there's no reason to pick these 2 characters up right now, as they'll be free for another week. If you see this after the fact, I'd still recommend buying them if you're craving some new characters. Finally, Heavenly Sword Wipeout level, Fearless, is also available, giving players a new arena to do battle in. This level has you fighting on a pretty basic platform inside the Heavenly Sword universe for about a minute. It certainly looks beautiful, but there's not much to it. Before long, some Wipeout racers destroy the platform and throw the characters off into a canyon, where there are 3 platforms to the left and an inverted racetrack to the right. This area is pretty interesting because platforms can be used to hold your ground with some characters and hide with others. You can also throw people into the track to the right, where they will be electrocuted and lose a whole bunch of orbs. The right is a scary place to be, so fight near there at your own risk. Overall, I found the level a bit disappointing because I was expecting more from the Wipeout interaction. But as far as layouts go, it's another nice addition. The Fearless level is available now for $1.99, and like the characters, I would also recommend this if you're wanting to breathe some new life into your All-Stars. Thanks for listening. This is Austin with Average Joe Gaming. For more news, reviews, and game talk, keep on checking back with AverageJoeGaming.com.